Hi, everyone. It's been a while, so I'm sorry. I've been pretty busy over the past few weeks, but I have quick things that I want to keep my mind, or not keep my mind, but speak my mind on, and obviously mention a little thing about the Lakers and a little bit of the Raiders. So thanks for kind of watching. So obviously, I'm so happy that this offseason for the Lakers has been great. We've done a lot of signings. I know some people feel certain ways about some of the people that we signed. However, I'm very much excited for the season coming up because I believe that this team and everybody that signs also believes that we actually have a chance to actually go further in the playoffs and hopefully win a championship. So obviously Reeves signing, he could have really actually held out probably for more. There was a lot of rumors that the Spurs were one of the contenders that were really wanting to actually seek him out. So it was actually surprising when everything kind of, like literally immediately, I think it was right before, I forgot what it was that they were going to release or something, the case be, the contract that they had put on him. He was going to be open to getting offers. He didn't even wait. He just like signed with us. So that was like amazing because I was having a panic attack. Ryu obviously automatically signed immediately. That's amazing. And I'm kind of in the middle with D'Lo because he was showing really good potential prior to playoffs and then kind of just fell off. So I don't know if that was a lot of pressure for him. So I'm hoping this season coming up, he will show himself throughout the whole season and I think feel more confident in himself. I felt like he was trying a lot to force things, and I feel like our coach was also trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Either way, like I said, a lot of good sign. Gabe Vincent, I really didn't watch Miami, so I don't know how good he is. A lot of people are saying he's not a really good sign, but a lot of these players that we signed were like for the low. So I'm not even mad because even then, if we don't play out with Gabe Vincent, we have so many rotation now. I feel like that is such a breather. Obviously, center is still something that we get concerned about, but either way, if AD and I forgot who they picked up, but if they stay healthy, then we should be good. All right, so I haven't made a Raiders video in a long time, so I wanted to discuss because it was obviously very controversial lately about the running back situation. So, did I expect Josh Jacobs to not have a contract already in the works? Absolutely not. I think he even was surprised himself. I actually looked up statistics, and I think he played. It said 75% of the actual snaps last year. 75% he was our part of each play. That's a lot. That's a lot for a person to do, especially because we didn't really split much time. I guess, Zamir White, a lot of people have hope for him, but I don't know. I just feel like I get the business aspect about it, but I don't like the idea because you essentially had this person that we relied a lot on our offense because granted, whether you want to blame Carr, if you want to blame McDaniels, it doesn't matter who you blame. You know, the only person that kind of gave us hope on the offense was Josh Jacobs. And obviously Devontae Adams is always going to be number one. But even then, it's like if it was one thing I could count on, it was Josh Jacobs to be consistent. So the fact that for the whole season that he was kind of carrying the team on his back, giving the fans something to be excited about, and then not pay him, I understand he got a franchise tag. He's playing his dream come true. Uh, Obviously making millions, which boo hoo, he doesn't want to sign a franchise tag. I understand why people don't have any sympathy for him. But at the same time, in the same sentence, we sign other people with contracts that have never played for us. I mean, Chandler Jones, I like the guy. He started showing up towards the end of the year, but got a big contract. And I get we don't want to get big contracts unless we know. But I don't think I've ever questioned Josh Jacobs to be consistent for me. And I don't think he has a problem. I think his problem with the whole situation of the contract is that there's no actual long term. Like he is basically you're basically telling him he's only good for one more year and then you don't trust him or you don't think he's worth the extension of a like 3 year 4 year contract. I don't even think if it was a 3 year 7 mil each year, 21 whatever, I think that would make him feel better. I think in the aspect, I think the 10 million franchise tag, yes, it's a big chunk. He can play a certain number of games and then sit out. That's something he can do. But I think for him, it's just the fact that he feels like, am I not good enough? Like, I would be questioning myself. Am I not good enough? What haven't I done? What do I need to do to prove to you that I deserve a contract? And I think that's where it comes down to. So honestly, I think that's a situation that becomes questionable whether or not Josh Jacobs will continue to stay with us. I wouldn't be surprised if he, may not play. I mean, it's just a foolish thing. A lot of people were bringing up Le'Veon Bell where he held out and then ended up regretting it in the long run. But I feel like it sucks because what do you do? I mean, obviously, other positions are more valuable to certain coaching and certain teams and stuff. But it sucks because I mean, I get it. They've had statistics everywhere saying how each team that has won a Super Bowl didn't pay millions and millions and millions of dollars of running back, but that doesn't make it okay. Um, Obviously, like I said, they paid other positions, and do I value, like, do I say, oh, like Josh Jacob is getting 10 mil for 1 year. Crosby's been guaranteed 7 year every year that he's playing. But do I say, oh, he deserves more than Max Crosby? No, absolutely not. But I think he deserves a contract where he feels that he's valued. And I think this whole situation is going to make him have, no matter what, a kind of sour taste in his mouth. So I don't think I see him being a Raiders for very long because of the whole situation, and not because he doesn't want to play for the team, but he feels like loyalty doesn't make a difference to him. His stability and the ability for him to feel like he's going to be there long term is not. It's not true. It's not true. Um, I would feel that way because how do you go from feeling like you did such a great season and then the audacity did not even give a contract long term? Obviously, there's other running backs that are in the same situation, and that sucks. Like, to be franchise tag every year and be kind of told like you're not good enough for a long term contract. I think that's where it stems from. It sucks. Yes, they're making millions of dollars, and they shouldn't complain. But at the end of the day, they do have they have they have a they're a person. Like, they can have feelings. They are entitled to have feelings whether or not we like it or not. So I'm excited for the next few weeks to see what we have in store. Do I think we're going to be a great team? Absolutely fucking not. I am not sold, but a lot of us are hoping that maybe we tank this season and get Caleb Williams. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, my actual prediction is that the rookie Aiden O'Connell is probably going to show us to be a superstar, and we might be surprised, but we'll see. I don't know. In a few weeks, we'll find out like where our team stands. And if it's worth it, actually, paying the money to see this team play is going to be a big question because it's not cheap. It's not like a regular game where you can spend a few, $100. It's like a lot of money. So I would be curious in how ticket sales will be this season coming up. And tell me what you guys think of the season that's coming up. I'm probably going to do another video. Hopefully, obviously, I'm very busy for the most part, but I do enjoy talking about sports. So I'm going to probably try to do analysis of what my predictions of the draft and who I think is actually going to come out. I actually last year predicted, well, I didn't make a video, but I did predict to my husband, like, listen, Nick Chubb, I expect to have an amazing year. And, I was laughed at from not him, but a few other people. So I would be curious to see, what I'm statistically going to find, I think, maybe better this year. And I'll make that my next video. So I hope you guys have a good day, have a good weekend. Tomorrow's Friday, and enjoy. Bye.